Hey guys, Mr. Johnny C08 here, and today we're going to be playing a new game that I found on Steam called Gunman and the Witch, which this is kind of like a Western themed game, like town building game combined with shooter game. And yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, I want to restart. First play. Loading. Here we go. Prologue. The year was 1875 when the Civil War began. And in the town of Cattlestone, the war took everything away from the people. Big sad. Cattlestone was one of the most crowded towns in Texas, as the pathways and the trade route from the southern to the northern territory of the western United States. Filled with wealth and liveliness, the people weren't aware that the disagreement between the North and the South would grow into bloodshed. After the declaration of the war, there's no more peace in the land of the West. Crime and violence emerged everywhere, both from the war and the criminals that took advantage of the chaos to rob, kill, and destroy the lives of innocent people. That's not good. Cattlestone was ruined, just like everywhere else. Business were shut down, and people were forced to run away from all the fighting, leaving it behind like a ghost town. Ooh. Darlene Cassidy, as a child, didn't understand much about what was happening. She and her big family were once a rich tradesman family in Cattlestone that didn't choose to leave. Unfortunately, their wealth didn't last that long. With almost no protection from all the threats outside, most of the people who stayed were slain by troops of uprising criminal mastermind named Rocco. He might have autism. He was expanding his powers. He was expanding his power over the land the West. No, he was expanding his power over the land the West as Darlene grows. As the sun and the wind slowly wane all the building walls in Cattlestone, many years later, there isn't much left to call as town. Darlene lives with Darlene lives with Flint, a 60 years old sheriff, and also other 5 people in the old building of the town. After her family was killed off, all the people who survived got no choices but to work as labor or farmer to take care of each other, living a life day by day with the hope that something would change. Then one day they met you. Severely injured and left out to die in the forest. You didn't think you could survive. Until a girl with red hair picked you up. It was Darlene who saved your life. You were on a bounty mission assigned by the Federal as one of the hired gunmen to take down Rocco and his gang of outlaws. Cool, I'm a bounty hunter. The plan was simple. You and your folk supposed to take down the notorious criminal and his men while they're traveling through the valley near Redwood River outside Cattlestone. By the time of the operation, everyone was ready with rifles. It's raining down quite heavily while the sun's setting down as the villain's traveling through the valley. Everything seems perfect. Until someone suddenly shoots you in the back. Traitor! One of your folks shouted as someone from your team turns out to be Rocco's spy, but it was too late. Rocco knows about the plan all along. Bullets start flying in the air. Their sound brawls over the valley, along with a thunderstorm. Half an hour passed before all of your friends were shot and captured by Rocco's men. Hey, there's another one, said your enemy. You tried to run as far as you could from your hiding spot. You ran into the forest with 3 bullets impaled into your body. And then everything was black. You weren't sure how long has passed. But it was clear you aren't dead yet. Yay. Darlene found you lying down in the wood while she's collecting firewoods for dinner. She decided to save you. Not long after that, you woke up with stitches all over the body in a shelter. How do you feel? Asked Darlene. A girl enters the room with a meal in her hand. You tell her what happened. The two of you started talking and getting to know each other. Two of you started talking and getting to know each other. Then you realized that you owed Darlene for saving your life. Darlene and the civilians treat you very well while you're recovering from wounds. They let you stay in the town for as long as you need. 2 weeks after that, you are healed from the injuries and decided that you want to stay in Kettlestone to help out Darlene and other people rebuild their ruined town. Your name is Jack Lloyd.
Hi, I'm Jack Lloyd.
And you are now the new sheriff of Kettlestone. Cool, I'm a sheriff. There's a new sheriff in town. Why is my horse so pixelated? Oh gosh. Gunman and the witch. Alright, let's do this. Oh. Build your town. Start building your community in Kettlestone by providing basic needs like shelters and foods first, making profits, and then expand your territory to attract travelers. Cool. Morning. How are you doing today? Perfect. You? I'm feeling great today. How's the hunting goes? Not great. I'm afraid. Well, that's too bad. Okay. New ally. Darlene, a girl who are gifted with supernatural abilities and have been living in this town all her life. She will always help you to improve Kettlestone and be on your side. Okay. New quest added. Press this icon to access ongoing quests. Okay. Use WASD to walk. Okay. Shift. Of course, there's a run. Of course there's a way to run. That's cool. Cool beans. Running and special attacks require stamina. No dip, Sherlock. These buildings that are closed. No ally. Flint, an old sheriff with a cataract and shaky hands. Flint lives in Kettlestone all his life, and he knows a lot about how to run things around here. He might be too old to fight crime, but his knowledge and experience can be very helpful to you. Okay. Press T to greet people. What's new? Good to see you. See ya later, Sheriff. Hey, folks. Talk to Flint when you're ready. Boy, why are you all the way over here? Hey, Jack. Looks like Rocco's troops are coming to the town, and they're looking for you. Uh-oh. You're gonna have to do something about it before they can harm us. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll be very pleased to welcome them. You sure you can handle this? There can be 4 or 5 of them. Yes, I'm ready. I'll be okay, Mr. Flint. You might want to step back and find our people someplace to hide. I'm gonna change the voice for some.
Very well then. I'm pretty sure they're coming close right now.
Here, take my guns and knives. You know how to use these things, right? Let's find out. Oh boy, things about to get messy. Oh, mouse scroll to change weapon. Ooh. Pistole. Hard to reload firearms. How does this not count as a firearm? Hold this to throw. Oh, throwing knives. Have to toggle weapon. Okay, cool. Defeat all the enemies. Uh-oh. Bang! Bang! Hello there. You all die. Ha. Dr. Flint. Okay. Wait, actually. Oh, you can get ammo from that. Oh, that's cool.
You did good back there. There's a bounty reward for those goons you take care of right here.
Use your funds to create buildings that help sustain civilian life. Okay, cool. The game will be over if you let your fund drop down to -5,000. Okay. Your main objective is to keep the town stacked at the required level. There are food points and shelter points. Raise them by creating buildings, assign workers on it, and then open the buildings into business.
Now that the troublemakers are gone, it's time to fulfill the basic needs of our civilians. Pay attention to food and shelter points. Those represent the support of food and shelter for the people. You should always get them above the required level and try to raise it higher if you can, because that means our food and shelter is enough to support the peasant travelers, making more income. It can even increase chances that the newcomers will arrive in Kettlestone if you keep providing more support than the required level. So to increase the town stats, we have to do that by opening the new buildings as functioning businesses.
I can't talk today.
For instance, you can build a lodge to provide more shelter support.
What is support? B to enter building mode. Oh, cool. Find and click on lodge blueprint. Lodge. Here we go. Oop. Okay, cool. It's, being built. And now it's nighttime. Here we go. Assign a worker on the lodge. Builders won't open without work. Buildings won't open without workers. C to open civilian manager. Assign a worker on the lodge. Okay. Inspect. Gunplay, cooking, first aid. Musician. I'll assign this guy.
Remember, an empty building plus workers equals a functioning business. And you also have to set them as open so the town stats will be increased. What I meant is that if the building is empty or closed, town stats won't be increased from that building. Now that we'll fulfill the demand for shelter already, it's time to focus on food. Try to open a business that sustains the required food points level and keep the shelter points stable.
Okay. Raise food.
You did a great job, Jack. What did I even do? Now the food and shelter are sufficient. The buildings will start generating income. You can build more buildings to expand the wealthiness of our town.
Alright, fair enough. City interfaces sum up how well your city is doing. Town score, overall quality score of the Kettlestone. Town happiness, your civilians' happiness. Civilian count, all civilian count. Crime rate indicates how often crime occurs. That's the crime rate. That's not good. You can use the progression points PP to unlock new buildings, skills, and activities. You can gather PP by leveling up your civilian. Okay, cool. What do I do now? Doctor company ready. My only quest is to complete the tutorial, so I guess I don't really have a choice.
Looks like there's some civilians leveled up. When a civilian level up, they will gain 1 skill point. You can improve his/her talents using these SP. Each civilian has different talents which can help them with their work in different ways. Let's take a look at it by inspecting a leveled up civilian.
Okay, do one. Communicate with foreign customers. Yeah, I'll do that.
Good. You just improved the civilian's talent level. Now, as civilian level up, you will also gain 1 progression point, BP2. Progression points can be collected and used to unlock new buildings, activities, and abilities in the future.
Okay, boomer. Up. Flint told me earlier that a priest will come and settle down in our town. I got a bunch of new civilians. His name is Father Eli. Okay, cool. Can I get out of this? No ally, Father Eli. A priest who knows best about supernatural stuff. Father Eli also cares about people and could guide you to take better care of the civilians. Okay, cool. Talk to Father Eli when you're ready.
Hello.
Evening, Father. How was the trip? Quite good, my son. You're the sheriff here, right? That's right, Father. I'm Jack. My name is Eli. Flint was my friend who invited me to Cattlestone to guide Darlene about her gifted abilities. Abilities? Some people call it witchery, black magic, or something familiar. But they're wrong. It's a gift from God. Not so many people have it, but Darlene does. I could guide her on how that's gonna help save the lives of people in this time of war we're in. Let's try out 3 of Darlene's power to help you in combat. Thomas Toaster, level up, 9 PP gained. First, Darlene, my child, you need to focus and listen to Jack. Concentration is key to channel your power and control them easily. There are 4 magical powers which can help Jack in combat. Eagle Eye, Mind Control, Teleport, and Shield. Okay, cool. Press I to use Eagle Eye. Eagle Eye is let you... Eagle Eye is let you see the bigger picture of the town. You can use this to manage buildings, watch out for incoming enemies, and finding resources. Press I again to close Eagle Eye. Press G to use Shield. Shield will protect you from getting hurt.
I am invincible!
Shield will protect you from getting hurt, but note that taking too much damage will break it too. The broken shield will be recharged over time, and you can use it again when they're fully charged. Good work so far, Darlene. The last one for you today is teleportation. First step, concentrate at the destination. Focus your mind anywhere you want. I'm going to teleport into this guy. Oh. Great. Teleportation can be useful for various situations. Be creative and you'll find it very handy. That's it for today. If you keep practicing, you can combine Zora's strength and Darlene's power altogether. This should give you the upper hand in combat. There is also a mind control ability that you can try it out on the enemy later. Thanks for your guidance, Father. Please. Cool, I'm rich. Front when you're ready. Okay.
Good day, Sheriff. So, how are you doing so far?
Fine, I guess.
I hope you're ready. Rising wealth comes with security problems. The outlaws will come to Cattlestone often to rob and harass our civilians. You'll be going to keep an eye on security points. Raise it to the required level from now on, and just like food and shelter points. Security points can be raised by opening sheriff jail or other buildings that provide security support. But also, there are some other types of building that decrease security points dramatically too, excuse me. So from now on, you should be careful that opening some businesses, such as a bank, will decrease security points and attract more attention from the outlaws. Now, let's try to provide more security support by opening a new building.
Okay. Raise security support to the required level. How do I do that? No. What did I just do? I just unlocked a medic. I'm pretty sure it's not what I want to do. Sheriff's office. You can get some actions by accepting bounty. But increases safety in nearby area dramatically and makes civilian. Increase town safety. Service. A place for holding inmates. Get bounty at the end of the day if you neutralized. I'll just get a sheriff's office. And put it over here. That's a lot of crime. That's not good. Okay, cool. Just built a sheriff. Alright, who can, let's see who can, work here. I'm gonna make this cowboy the owner of the sheriff's department. Open.
Great job! Our town is more secure now, and new faces are moving in. I'll let you take care of them for now. When you're ready, I would like you to meet RHONDA. She's used to be a bar owner around here. RHONDA can give you more advice on running businesses in Kettlestone. Go talk to her when you're ready.
No. Crime rates are going down. New ally, RHONDA. A widow with lots of experience in business and worker management, RHONDA can give you advice on how to run a successful business. Okay, cool. Okay, so what do you have to say? Grunt. I heard that you help build shelter and provide food support for the town. I'm here to help you with the activities, businesses, and how to make more money for our town. First, let me tell you about building activities. Each building type has different activities that you can discover and spend time with. You can buy items such as weapons, consumables, etc. Assign civilians to assignments like sending a squad out to hunt animals. You can also spend your time with some of the activities too, such as sleeping and having a meal that will help to skip time fast. For today, let's say we get you some sleep. Note that more time you rest, more health you will recover. Sleep tight. Wait, what? I don't want to go to sleep, but I guess I'll have to. No, I don't want to use my gun. New civilians. Cool. Got a couple new cowboys. Having a nap. Holy crap, why is my fund going up so bad? Uh-oh. Why is my town not happy? Crime rates have definitely gone down. Talk to FLINT. Okay. There's some event going on right now. When some incident happens, it's our job to decide how to react to it. As a sheriff, you need to pay good attention to the situation and choose the best action to respond, because there will be consequences for every decision you make. It may just be a minor effect or a critical impact on Kettlestone, so be careful. Ah, crap, I didn't do the voice. New event added. Make your decision on the event. Resources shortage. You decide to send helps, warn the neighbors. Do nothing. Important. 4 stars. Our resources supplies have been provided by our ally at the town of Farage since a year ago. A gang of outlaws showed up there yesterday. They robbed and killed most of our folks in cold blood, so the supplies can be changed down. Alright, either send help. FLINT will send someone on a rescue mission to find out if there are any survivors left. They could bring great dangers to us if the team is caught by outlaws. FLINT will send someone to warn our neighbor towns. Be careful and tighten security measures. I like that one. Some buildings such as a lodge and hotel will require extra resources like firewoods, and it needs to function. You should take some time to gather these resources by creating a storage and restaurant. Then you can access them to send your crew out for resource gathering. Okay. From the situation, there's no more support for resources from the town of Farage. This forces us to gather basic resources ourselves from now on. There are meats, firewoods, gunpowder, and ink that are essential to run some businesses. Without enough resources, these
businesses can't be open. For instance, restaurants will now require meat every hour to use as an ingredient to cook and serve foods. You can gather resources directly by using Darlene's Eagle Eye ability to find the resources surrounding the town area. Then you can assign the civilians to gather them. The other way to gather resources is through some of the building activities. For example, you can assign workers to hunt down animals and for meat through activity in the restaurant. It's your choice. That's it for me right now. Oh, I almost forgot. Father Eli has some news to tell you. Make sure you visit him. Good luck, Sheriff.
See ya. No, I don't think I will. Dr. Father Eli. No. Gunpowder. I get wood? Well, guys, I think this is a good time to end here. It's a good time to end here because, I think this video is getting too long. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, click that like button down below and subscribe. And, see you guys in another video. Bye.